Good afternoon, traders. It's Bill Baruch with Blue Line Futures, and it's your midday market minute. Equities continue to battle higher. Same story, different day. Now we're winning the FOMC minutes. We're winning news on China and U.S. trade talks. First, with the minutes, obviously we know the Fed made that dovish switch in January. But is there some middle ground here? And that's what's important to look for the minutes later today. Do they really kind of keep a more middle ground than what was digested in January? And does that show that their willingness to potentially hike and keep that path of rate hikes later this year intact? So keep an eye on that later today. Obviously, the headlines with the U.S. and China trade talks will be key. U.S. formally asked China to not devalue the currency. Today, the Chinese yuan is higher. It's helped risk sentiment overall from equities to commodities. Speaking of commodities, crude oil continues its breakout, holding a big key level, 55.5 on the pullback yesterday. It's pushing higher right now. I was on Bloomberg this morning, talked about that breakout, and as long as it stays above 55.5, the path to least resistance remains higher. We've talked about this as well in the Morning Express. We will post that Bloomberg video on our website later today. Keep an eye out for it. What you're looking for is 57.20, and we're trading out above that right now. That's the 100-day moving average in the continuous contract. And again, you close above these resistance levels, it keeps the path of least resistance higher. And the next level is about 59.5. Stay nimble. The one thing we did point out in that Bloomberg video is what you want to watch is the over-exacerbated risk sentiment. And if that overall comes in, it's going to bring crude with it. So keep an eye, stay nimble. And then lastly with gold, we're testing that psychological 1350 mark. Gold has just been pounding the table higher. We've been very bullish on gold, but now we also like to say it's time to take some profits, capitalize on some of your gains. Gold, you like to see yourself make and lock in gains on this strength, and then it gives you the ability to buy the weakness when it does come. And if the Fed is a little more less dovish, or maybe more middle or potentially hawkish, you're going to see gold come back in just a little bit. The dollar strengthen just a little bit later today. So be ready for that. You can use it as a buy opportunity. We have some big support levels we're looking for. We had them on the Morning Express today. Check it out. Give us a call with any questions. 312-278-0500. You can email us info@bluelinefutures.com. You can check our website for updates. And you can sign up for a free trial of research there. But remember, futures trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Thanks.